What's up, homies? We're back with another one, man. Today we're going over pros and cons of owning one of these bad boys right here, which is this is the 2013 Chevy Avalanche, man. So let's go ahead and start with some pros. And before I start, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. So stay tuned for what we dropping next, right? So let's go ahead and start with some pros. The first pro I'm gonna start with is gas. Now, I know what you're thinking. Gas. What do you mean gas, man? That it's a V8. Is it not a V8? Yes, it's a V8. Now, flex fuel. If you never heard of that, that means you can run E85, right? E85 out here in Cali, it is $2.99, so basically $3 compared to the 5 to 6, and some areas of Cali is $7. You know what I mean? That's way way better, man. I mean, you know, it's almost like filling up a Honda with this E85, right? And it helps performance. So that's a huge pro to owning one of these right here. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe the Tahoes and every other Avalanche. I believe every one of these Avalanches and Tahoes can run the E85. Correct me if I'm wrong. Make sure you comment down below. But I believe so, man. I believe all these cars, the Tahoes as well, are all flex fuel. So that's a huge pro to owning one of these, right? Now, a second pro is the fact that it's not as big as a Denali, as a Ford, and all them other trucks. It's huge. You got a lot of space in here, but it's not as big. Like when I take it through the drive-throughs, I could whip that thing through the drive-throughs, right? But I try and take a Denali through there, and you got to be a little more cautious. You don't want to hit no curbs, none of that. So, I mean, the fact that it's huge, you got a lot of room, is a huge pro. A second huge pro to owning one of these mugs. And I mean, as you look at it, I mean, I know y'all can see it. A little bit of aftermarket parts. Obviously the wheels, 20x10 Vision wheels. With the just a basic leveling kit, rough country. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into one more pro to this. Get straight into it, man. I know y'all see it, man. And I got blue LED, all LED conversion, blue LED fog lights as well. But let's go ahead and look back here real quick. So I got a bed cover. These trucks come with bed covers, man. That's a huge So that's a huge pro to this. So you don't got to go around looking for bed covers. You know what I mean? Most trucks don't come with them. So that's something huge that I love about this truck right here. Let's get straight into it, man. I got a few more pros to this. Speaking of having a bed on this truck, speaking of having a bed cover on this truck, that's a huge pro. You know what I mean? You don't got to go looking for one. They're very expensive if you want to buy an aftermarket one and put it on one of your trucks. So that's a huge pro right there. Comes stock on every Avalanche. It comes stock like that. So it comes in 3 pieces, 1, 2, and 3. And a huge pro is the fact that you could take all 3 pieces off, and then the middle part folds down. I have it in another video down below. Go check it out. It's the 2013 Chevy Avalanche walk around. I showed you right there that the middle section folds down. The mirror comes out, so you could stick it into there's a section inside here that you could stick it before you put the middle section down. The whole middle section of this truck comes down. So from the tailgate all the way up here, all the way to the front, you know what I mean, is all open. So if you ATV, if you dirt bike, I mean, you name it, man. You want to fit a fridge in there, you could easily transport any of that around. You know what I mean? So, I mean, y'all see it, man. So let's get to one of the cons of owning this truck, right? So I've had it for 2 years. You know what I mean? So I feel like, I would have a lot of cons, right? But I really only have one. And that would be the gas. Now, what do you mean? You just said gas was a pro. Yes, it is. But when you're not using E85, man, this is the Black Diamond edition. So it does have a bigger tank. It has a 31-gallon tank in this right here, right? So when you're filling up regular, I mean $5, $6, $7, it's another V8. You know what I mean? And if you got a heavy foot, that's a con, man. You know what I mean? You're gonna be paying around 130, 140. I mean, maybe 150, depending on where gas is where you're at. So that's one con. And I would have two cons, which would be the fact that my oil pressure sensor light came on right when I first got the truck. But I don't think that's a problem with these Avalanches. I think it's just the one that I had, because the dealership didn't check the oil filter, right? So the light came on, and I'm checking the oil pressure sensor. I replaced it; it's still coming on, and I went and did an oil change myself, right? So I got under there and barely tapped it, and the oil filter came loose. So I think that was a dealer mistake, and that was one problem that I've been having with mine. But so far it's good. I love this thing. I mean, road trips. It has an SUV suspension. I mean, the Tahoes. It's built after the Tahoe, so you know what I mean. Whether you have a um, leveling kit, rough country, it still rides smooth, man. You still ride smooth. You know what I mean? You could take it on long road trips. I took it out to Vegas. To Vegas was my longest, and that was a what, 5, 6, 7 hour drive or so. You know what I mean? And smooth, bro. Smooth sailing. My cousins, everybody fit in this thing, no problem. So, it's bigger than a Honda. I come from a Honda line. You know what I mean? Hondas were my thing. Little race car, slammed. I'm a big dude. Finally got out of it. You know what I mean? Now I'm messing with these V8s right here, man. I also got a Regal, hence the name. A little backstory, man. Hence the name, homie with the Regal. And the reason why I went with that name is because the Regal is a car that is always gonna be with me. You know what I mean? So I'm always gonna be your homie with the Regal. You know what I mean? So that's the backstory on my name right there too as well. But yeah, man. All pros to this truck, man. There's really no cons, man. If you get one of these, if you are in the market for one of these, you better go ahead and copy one, man, because you really don't see too many. I mean, the way this one looks right here, I mean, look at them wheels right there. You know what I'm saying? I know you see it. You really don't see too many Avalanches on the road. So if you get one or if you have one, let me know, man. And you're fixing one up, let me know, man. You know what I mean? Maybe we can link up. Maybe we could do a review on your Avalanche. You know what I mean? Maybe we could hit a car meet, something. But yeah, man, you don't see too many of these fixed up, and I would say I'm doing pretty good. I still got a lot more coming, like the headlights. I'm gonna change those. The wheels, I'm gonna go bigger. So yeah, stay tuned, y'all. It's your boy, homie with the Regal, when I'm out.